Hello, I'm named Jalise. Welcome now everybody to my Fear the Walking Dead Season 1 Best Moments and Worst Moments. Let's just and Worst Moments and Best Episodes and Worst Episodes of Season 1. So we'll just call this video Fear the Walking Dead Season 1 Best and Worst Moments. Or Fear the Walking Dead Best and Worst. So yeah, everyone, let me just say this. Fear the Walking Dead Season 1. Worst episode. Let's start off with the bad. The worst episode to me was episode 2. What do we have? During this fall collapse of society, Madison springs into action, goes to school to get more drugs for her junky ass fucking son, so they could go out somewhere and wean this off of him. During this time, he starts to withdraw, going through overdose, while Alicia tries to be there for her boyfriend, and who is infected. He knows he's infected. And this episode just was to me not slow pace. It's just how I expressed in my Fear the Walking Dead Season 1 video of the review of how I said these characters were just so stupid. Yeah, it's having Chris, this character, go to like a protest, like a police brutality, and filming everything, and then not running away from these situations, and you see all these people going right there, saying about if this was police protest. No, it was just a zombie coming back to life, and they don't know what to do with it. And what I mean by stupid people, I mean my generation, my millennial generation. You're all stupid. Like Chris with the camera, like, oh, it's like the police officer like, put it down, like, no, keep recording, bro. He keeps recording, and his dad and Travis and his son Chris now get stuck there because Chris was hanging around there. When shit goes to when shit turns to other shit, they're stuck and they have to hang around with Daniel Salazar. Which I don't mind. We get introduced an introduction to Daniel, but this entire thing of Fear the Walking Dead, I just could not stand Nick as a character, as a junkie. I have literally no respect for junkies. Madison to enabling her son's stuff no matter what she could do. I mean, she's a mother with her kids. I understand. Alicia trying to be there for her boyfriend, insisting, and you could really tell the relationship that Alicia does not. She loves Nick, but she's really tired of this stuff, and like, you ain't never gonna get better. In other words. So yeah, that's the worst episode. Let's start off, and now let's say what's the best episode. The best episode to me was, I believe, episode 5, Cobalt. This is where we figure out that the military is gonna bomb. Gonna like bomb the freaking city, and all these protected zones are no longer gonna be protected. Daniel's house are has slightly revealed. While he tortures a prisoner, so he's not one of these freaking people that grew up in paradise. No, he grew up in a hard time while he's torturing a soldier, trying to get information about what's going to happen to the future of his family. So he's a survivalist. I love Daniel Salazar. He's a great character, and I see how and I like to see the slow collapse of the military. How they're kind of like not disobeying orders, but they're being more objected to it, and it's just a really nice moment. And then we get the introduction of Strands, who's a very much opportunist character, which I do enjoy as a character. And he sees somewhat of a value in Nick, so it's kind of interesting. We also see some Chris and Alicia bonding, and Travis, how he's relying on the military, but how he's trying to rely on his own self, and how he has conflicting interests with like this whole torture stuff. And I really find it very interesting. This is what Fear the Walking Dead is best at, showing characters questioning motives, and that's what Walking Dead in general is best at. Let's go to the worst moment. Okay, the worst moment. Nick taking drugs, the junkie Nick taking drugs from while they're in a community with the military and all this stuff, and they're taking care of the sick as they supposed to and all that stuff. Nick is taking like that. He's literally underneath the bed, taking the like morphine and all that stuff, the drugs away from a man who's hurt or dying, and he's injecting himself it just to get his high. Worst moment, worst character. I did not care for him when he died in a future season. I don't care if I spoiled it for you. Fuck him. Best moment. Madison slaps Nick. I loved it. She just got frustrated. Like, you have no idea. No idea. She just spit up and frustrated with her kid who's doing all this stupid shit. Who's and it was in the same episode, I believe, that or the one after. And then how he's just taking the drugs off from the dying man. How she gets so frustrated with him. Like, how could you be like this? This is the moment that we need to bond. This is the moment where we need to survive together. And here you are trying to get high. Spoiler alert, that doesn't change until like 4th season. which no explanation of. But Fear the Walking Dead season 1, the best moments are where the best moment is when Nick gets hurt. Worst moment is something to do with Nick. So, and you kind of know how I feel about Nick as a character. But Fear the Walking Dead season 1, that's my worst to best moments of each of the season 1. So let me know what y'all think, everyone. Subscribe if you like. The screen down below, link comment down below. Let me know. Respect your opinion. Respect yours. What is your own personal favorite episode of Fear the Walking Dead in season 1? Do you think episode 5 is the best one? Do you believe episode 2 is the best one? Let me know what y'all think, everyone. My name's Elise. Alright, for everybody. Bye.